No. Wait, what? This is not actually the match I meant to play. I guess he's still 2903, so let's play him anyway. I thought he was I thought he declined the challenge, and there's some bug that like you end up playing somebody else, but luckily this time it's 2900, not some 1600. Thank you, Anonymous Gifter, for gifting a sub to String Dog. Thank you so much. But yeah, kind of weird that he very weird. Okay, let's play a different line. Did I win 4 in a row? No, I won 3 in a row because I was up 3-1. I was up 3-2, and then or 2.5, 1.5, and then I do that idiotic 2 bishops game. And then he won to get 3-3, and then I won 3 in a row. So it was 3 in a row, not 4 in a row. Play C4. I can always take. I think I'm just gonna castle. Keep it really, really slow and chill here. Thank you, Ali Reza, for the 6 months. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, I guess he just wants to watch, which is not shocking. It does get a little bit tiring after a while to play the same guys over and over and over again. And usually when you play against me, it's not all fun and games. It's usually pretty serious. So I get it. Now the pawns here are kind of annoying. I'm gonna play a6. I don't really want to play a6, but I don't want him going a6 either. And then like some like cd5, bishop b5, bishop c6, or rook c1 nastiness on the c file here. Okay, rook e1. Now that I think is a mistake. So I have bishop b4. I'm gonna be able to go knight e7. I guess I'll just take. If he takes with a knight, I think I have knight f4. I might play for f6 now since I don't have a bishop here. Actually, I do kind of. Let's see, f6 takes, bishop d3, knight f4 takes. I can also play knight f4 first, knight d3, but then hold some queen b3 at the end. So let's just go f6. So he probably should play bishop d3 because otherwise after knight f4 this bishop is going to become very powerful on this long diagonal. He actually decides not to, surprisingly. Now I could also just gambit the whole... Whoops, what did I just do? Sorry, I grabbed the edge of the board and I started sizing it. I was going to say though I could just sack the whole queen side. I'm not going to do that. Okay, king h8 seems logical. Get the king out of the way, maybe play for e5. I also can go knight e7, knight f5, maybe put pressure. This knight on d2 is not ideal. So I'm going to actually do that, just go for knight f5. Also g5, g4 is coming, maybe. Bishop h3, I'll just play bishop f5 probably. Enlightened says, Mixer announcement when? Mixer announcement, good one, good one. No, I'm on Twitch, you guys. Plays queen e3, that's a good move. I'll play bishop g8, support the pawn. Again, at bishop h3, I can just play like rook e8. He can't take because of knight f5 hitting the queen. He does do it. Can also take and play knight d5. That's also interesting. Takes knight e5. Takes. No, if I take, he just says knight e5, and then I'm much worse. So rook e8 makes sense. Okay, so he does play b3, so now if I take, he'll take with a pawn. Don't really want to play for e5. Knight f5 is a little bit... Don't love knight f5 either. c5, he takes... No, that's nonsense. Okay, I've got to just move quicker, so I'll play knight f5. Take with the queen, of course. If I take with the pawn, he gets 2 rooks. That maybe is interesting, but I figure with 2 knights and 2 rooks, it's probably better to not go for that. I don't like knight h4 here, though, because, I mean, he can try to get the clamp with f4, but I thought I'd... But now I'm gonna go for major counterplay with c5 and e5 and just rip open this whole center here. I also have d4, knight c5, but I think that would be bad because queen f3 and then b4, so let's just go for it. Knight f3, queen d4, rook f3, queen a1. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'll take with the knight because I'm gonna have some knight f3 trick here after rook f1. I think queen f3, queen d4. He fell right into it. Queen f3, I have queen d4. If rook f3, I have queen a1, and otherwise he loses the queen. Well, it's still not trivial, I guess. Okay, but I should go queen g4, cut the check, Try to open the diagonal. Use this bishop on g8. Okay. If he goes knight e5, I have bishop d5. So I just take. As long as this bishop gets active, the king is going to be too open here. So this should be winning. It is winning. He resigns. Let's play e4. Plays e5. Let's play knight c3. Let's go h3. Do I prefer DG2 wooden chessboard, or it doesn't matter? It doesn't matter. A chessboard is a chessboard. It's got the same pieces. Like, I mean, I think I own one. I own like 2 chess sets. That's all I have in my house, and I only one of them is ever like displayed. So yeah, I really don't care. In fact, I think most chess players don't care. Honestly, it's just like, it's a chess set. It's got one job. You use it to play chess. That's it. You play, you go home, that's life. Actually, I got this terrible pawn structure. Although, this pawn structure was seen in a game between Wesley So and Anish Giri in Bilbao in 2016, and Wesley did win with this really ugly pawn structure as white. Knight f5 is playable. I like queen f3, but knight f5 is good because he can't try trade knights. Let's see, a c5. I want to break it with c5 at some point in rook d1. He still doesn't have knight e7 because of knight g7, and I win the knight on f6. Plays b6. That's a good move to try and cut it. I'll play rook d1. Logical move. Trying to trade knights. I'm gonna go b4. Play for c5 again. Try to take advantage of this queen. If queen g5, I have knight d5. Okay, I don't care that he gets the a file here. Like rook a3, maybe knight b5, probably just knight d5 though, or rook d3 is also playable. Knight b5, rook a5, c4 looks juicy. Let's play knight b5. This is juicy time. Play knight b5 and c4, and I think I'm just much better now. Naka, please play the London system. Grongwain, I'm sorry, I do not play bad openings like the London system. If you want to see somebody bad play the London system, please go over and watch the Chess Bras when Amon Hambleton is playing. London is just a terrible opening. Now he goes c6, giving up the pawn. Yeah. Yes, you guys, that was an intentional roast. That was an intentional roast or burn. Let's take... He can't play rook c5 because of the fork on the queen. He does have like queen g5 or queen c7. But again, these knights are really good. His knights are bad. Even if I lose this pawn, it shouldn't be a big deal. Do I have some... I'm looking for tricks here, but... Probably it's most practical. Just play rook b1. Play on the b file. No need. No need to get fancy here. I might try h4, h5, because then on knight e7 I'll have a knight g7 takes, knight e8, because the queen won't cover the f7 square when he takes. He goes queen a7, wow. Really hard to believe that black can survive this. I mean, this whole king side, knight g5 is coming, queen h5 is coming. Maybe black can hold this somehow, but it's really hard to believe. Actually, if rook a7, I just have knight g5, king h8, and knight e6. What? Wait a second. Knight g5, king h8, rook g7? I mean, this is insane. Yeah, this is insane. I'm just threatening mate. If he takes, I mate him the other way. Yeah, that was really not good. Yeah, let's stick to the Hikaru Khan. It's been working. I dodged a challenge from money on the line. That suggests I fear his chess ability. I don't even know what you're talking about, actually. Money on the line? Not sure what that means. Okay. What about Godin is London? Yes, Godin plays London. It's a good, he does well. London is a completely fine opening. I don't feel like playing it online. I think it's, like, not very exciting. So let's just castle. So I'm new to chess. Is there actually a meta with chess strategies? 1 second, I'll respond to the question. Let me just see. Can I take knight e5? Not good. b5, b4. I'm trying to figure out. I can also play. I can also play f5. Also play f5. f5, e5, e5, h5. Yeah, I'm looking at f5, takes, h5. I'm gonna go h6. It's now on h5, g5. When he moves the queen, I'll then play f5, and if f4, I get g4, I think. Okay, so he does play queen 2. So now he's trying to play for h5, of course. I guess we'll go knight f6. I probably should have just played h5 right away, but... C'est la vie. C'est la vie. Okay, so now I'll go back. I'll play f4. Or he plays h5, which I think is a mistake. So I can just grab. If d4, I've got knight c4. f4, I just go back, and I can take with the knight. And even if after f5 I take, and I've got queen b6 check, I thought. And it's hard to believe. I mean, this is a couple pawns. He's got rook b1, rook c1. But again, I mean... Or rook e8. I guess I'll just grab. Why not grab? The meta for chess is just... There are certain opening strategies you prepare at the start of the game. So first, like 5 to 10 moves, you just play a certain sequence of moves. And that's the basic meta that applies to chess. So you memorize an opening setup where you play... Say 10 moves, you know a response to your opponent's every move for the first 10 moves, and then you start thinking and playing. But that's the basic strategy. How bad is one knight c3? Knight c3, which I believe is called the Van Geet opening, if I'm not mistaken, is not bad at all. Okay, so he grabs this, so I can play knight c5. Actually, what am I missing? I hit the rook. I'm still hitting the bishop. No rook b3. I cover everything. I'm a little confused by this. Okay, so he plays... What? What is this? Okay, it's bishop b4, but... Okay, queen a4 is fine. Queen a6 is fine. Oh, I had queen b2. Queen b2 is probably simplest. But yeah, queen b2 is simplest, but queen a4 is good enough. I'm still up like 20 pieces. Let's play knight c3. I think it's called the Van Geet opening, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I'll take. Next week is Title Tuesday. Next week is... What is Tuesday? Next Tuesday is what? November 5th? I will be unable to play in Title Tuesday. It's the Van Geet. Geet with a G, not a Y. Geet. Isn't it? It's Van Geet, I thought. Maybe I'm insane. I'll play a4 and b3 next move. When does Arena King start? Oh, did the title not get changed? Okay, I can play h3 here. I can play bishop e3. I can also play e... Actually, what about knight e5? Hit the bishop, hit the pawn. I'll play h3, cut off these knight g4 ideas. I'm on the edge. Oh, Van Geet. It is called the Van Geet opening. Okay, good. I'm not insane. Okay, plays bishop e8, so I can play f5 if I want to. I'm just going to go for it here. He'll probably play knight d4. We'll trade. Oh, he's got... Oh, I thought he had bishop e5 for a second. He doesn't, luckily. Okay, I can play knight f3. Knight c4. Actually, I like knight c4. He doesn't have b5 because I always take and just win a pawn here on a5. Have I played Dudon much in chess? No, I have not played Jan Christoph that much. I played him a few times. It plays queen c7. I'm gonna go bishop c1, bishop f4, queen h4 ideas as well. Bishop h6 as well. Put pressure on the pawn on e7. Okay, goes bishop d7, so I can play queen h4 here. And also play bishop f4. I think I'm going to play bishop f4 to hit the queen first. This pawn is very, very soft here on b7. Now I hit the pawn on e7. He still doesn't have b5 because I trade and take this pawn on a5. Or I can play knight e5 as well. He does go b5, trying to play for counterplay. I think as much as I want to do something else... Wait, but knight e5 is some g5? Whatever, who cares? Let's just play knight e5. Okay, bishop f6. Minimal Zen says I'm in Japan for the next week. Any suggestions what to do? Whereabouts in Japan, I guess, is the first obvious question. Okay, bishop h6. Hit the rook. Oh, he's got queen c7. Okay, I go back. Queen b6. Okay, let's just play knight g4. Put pressure on the bishop. I can play f6 here, which looks very strong. Just go f6 and bishop h6. The Van Geet is not bad at all. It's a completely reasonable opening. I just take. If he takes, I take back, and he's going to lose the rook on f8. I guess he can go king h8, but rook f5 looks very dangerous. Okay, let's keep playing the Caro-Kann. It's been working so far. Okay, I'm not going to play an endgame here. Let's just play bishop g4. Osaka right now, and then Tokyo. In Tokyo, I don't know if I have anything specific that I would say. But I have not been into Osaka in a very, 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 very long time. So, yeah. Tokyo, I mean, I would say go see... depends what you're into, but for sure, what is that temple? There's a temple... There's a temple... Not there aren't like 500 temples. Let me look it up again. Forget what it's called, so I'm just looking it up quickly. There's the Meiji Shrine. I don't think that's the one that I went to. What was it? Okay, bishop g5. Let's just play knight e7 here. Yeah, it's not the Meiji Temple. I'm trying to remember which one it is. Near Shibuya. Oh, you have to go to Shibuya, by the way. That's actually one thing I was going to say. If you are in Japan, you do really need to go see the. You do need to go to Shibuya. That's a given. The Shibuya area, especially the train station, like absolutely, you must go to Shibuya. 100%. Universal Studios, again, a place that I have actually been in Tokyo, but I have not been to Universal Studios in probably like 17 years, so I'm going to play h5 and try to attack here. Okay, just take. Oh, he's got knight g6. What am I doing? Oh, I take and play queen d6, but not very attractive, that's for sure. Play queen d6. Threaten checkmate, which you will see, obviously. Also, I've got AB4 at some point. I'll be there for you. So if I take, goes rook e1. It's pretty ugly, so I'm just going to go queen d7. Try to put a knight on f5 if I can. If I can put a knight on f5 and a king on f7, I'm probably not that bad. I was born in Osaka. That is correct, yes. Speaking of trains, have I ever seen the film Train to Busan? No, I have not. Okay, king d8, of course. I don't want to go to f8 because then I'm going to walk into all kinds of attacks here on the f file. Okay, plays d4 so I can take. I don't know if I want to take. I think knight d7 makes more sense. Or rook h4. I think I'll just play knight d7 here. Okay, so he chucks the pawn again. See, what can I do? I think I'll play rook h4 here. I can obviously g5, f4. I think I go bishop b6, or at least that's my intention. Or that was my intention. What am I missing? He's got knight g6. Okay, so bishop b6. Now I can always take. I can also just play like a little bit dicey. This is a little bit gross. Okay, let's just go king c7. Takes. Okay, rook h8, I guess. Though I gave knight f4 here. Yeah, this is not going to work out very well for me because I misplayed this completely. Okay, g6. Just play like rook h6 maybe. Maybe king b. Oh wait, no. Now he's threatening to take the rook or something. Yeah, this is terrible for me. Kind of. I guess queen g8. Now I have bishop d8 though. Okay, let's go back. King a7 maybe. Your g7, okay. But now I've got chances to maybe survive this. Okay. Okay, I guess I will take and play bishop d8. Oh, I gave him rook b2. Oh, shoot. Yikes. Oh, somehow this doesn't work. Wow. Okay. I can somehow make a draw here. Oh, jeez. I tried to pull a Fallujah trick. I shouldn't have. I tried to pull the Fallujah trick and it didn't work. I tried to play the queen f1 Fallujah trick. I should have done it next move. I wasn't able to make it work. Oh well. I needed to do it one move later. I needed to play one more move and then it would have worked. Oh well. I made a draw after all. Yeah, I did make a draw, I guess. That's true. Funny draw. Funny draw to say the least, but yes, it was a draw. So he's trying to go for g4, so I should play knight d5 to cut this nonsense off before it gets anywhere. I can take with the pawn, but I'll just take with the bishop. And just bishop a2. Yeah, that's totally the Ali Reza trick. He loves to do that. I bet it wasn't that funny for him. Yeah. Anyway, I like my position here. My queen is good on h5. I'm hitting the pawn on h6. Might have to play rook h8, but that looks really ugly. I've got bishop e3, knight g4. This whole attack has really fizzled. I'm controlling this key g4 square. I can play g3, for example. Bishop e3 looks pretty natural here. Queen f6. Now I will play g3 just to stop knight f4. And I'm going to go knight g4 at some point. Some point soon I'll play knight g4. Probably like now, actually, I will. It goes queen e7. Now maybe I have knight h6 here. Maybe I've also got b4 as well. I can also take and play b4. Yeah, I think I'll take and play b4. Or c3 first. Actually, let's play c3 first. Now I've got b4 and d4. And the point now is when he takes, I take, and I'm going to control both key squares with this beautiful knight on e3. It takes, knight e3, and His pawn structure is terrible. No d5, no f5. Goes knight e7. I can play queen f3. c4, f5 is not really what I want. Let's see. g4, d5, queen g4. Queen g4, d5 maybe? Yeah, let's go queen g4. Yeah, let's just trade. Okay, I can play... Questions the structure is not great for black, so I think I'll play knight c4 first. Hit both pawns. Goes b5, so now I go knight d2, I did knight f3. Reroute the knight, hit both pawns, and this should just be winning for white. Someday would I like to come to Peru? I have been to Peru before. Plays knight c6, so obviously I take. I hit both pawns. I don't know what this is. I can also take. I can play knight c5. I'll just play knight c5. b6, I'll just take. Knight e4, rook d3, and just rook d1. And it's, once again, with this 3-on-1 here on the king side, it's hard to believe that this can really be that good for black. I mean, I'm just going to go... Oh, I gave him h4. That was incredibly stupid of me. But still, I go king g2. And again, wow, okay, but this is just losing, of course. Just, let's see. Just want to be precise here. He'll take, I'll take. Again, double pawns are a lot slower than this h pawn, which is just going all the way up the board in a hurry. I can play rook b1. I can also just check. Rook b1 looks right, though, because now if knight a3, that does nothing. h7, knight g8 is coming. Knight g8 is a huge threat to cut the rook. Resigns, next game. Just play e6, d5, play a French. Oh, really? I missed my chance to meet you then? Well, it was many, many years ago. It's not recent. Let's play a French this game. Let's play queen d7. Have I been to Brazil? Yes, I have been to Brazil quite a few times, actually. I think 2 or 3 times. Knight! Play bishop a6 and knight e7. Trying to trade these light square bishops and play for c5 with rook c8 and put pressure on these double c pawns. Plays bishop b5, I can take, but I'm just going to go c6. He's going to have to take or go to d3. Okay, it does take. Plays bishop d6. Doesn't really do much because I just go king g8 sidestep and I move the knight to hit the bishop next move. He trades. Okay, so now, I mean, this is just very traditional sort of position. I can actually play f5 or g6. I'm going to play c5 here, though. Try to break it up right away. I'm just going to take. He takes. Let's play. I can play h5, but I think I'll play rook c8 here. If f5, I'll play h5. I also have queen b4 check. What is this? Okay, I'll play h5, hit the queen. Queen h3. I have knight b4 here. I also have g6. I think I'll just play g6, keep the structure intact. This pawn is super loose on c2. Knight b4 is coming as well. Super GMs play more exceptions than rules, seems like. Yeah, because that's the moral of the story with chess. In chess, you basically learn how to break all the rules. You learn how to break all the rules. You're taught 1,001 rules. You learn how to break every single one of them. Okay, now if I take queen d3, rook c4, knight g6, takes. Queen g7, check, king h7. That looks okay to me. Queen e8, though. I'm gonna do something weird. I'm gonna play knight b4. He'll play c3. I'll play knight c6 and try to reroute my knight a little bit here. Yeah, you learn the rules to know when to break them. Pretty much, Faramir. That's a pretty accurate assessment. Now, I'm in a little bit of trouble this game, so I need to be careful. Let's play queen d7. Okay, but now I get knight e7. Now f5 is never a threat. I control the square. I'm going to take... I can also just move my king. I can also play knight f5 here, but I'm going to move my king. He was trying to get f5 with the pin. I could grab, maybe. Do I want to be a computer? Yeah, let's be like really dubious here and just grab. Or g8, of course. He plays rook h3. I don't know what that does exactly. I'm gonna play I guess I'll play like knight f5. He takes... Oh, he's got e6, but then queen e8 and queen e7. I'm fine. Yeah, this is completely fine. Do I have a computer on my ceiling? No, I'm just... That's how a lot of top gems calculate. So you can play e6, but then I just go queen e8. King g7, I go rook e8. Rook e4, no entrance on the e file now. Now I'm just up a pawn. Eventually I'll be able to unwind. I think I'm actually supposed to take with a d pawn. Now, like, I was gonna play queen c7. Actually, I have rook c3 because if queen e5, just queen f6. I make a check, and he just resigns. We go again. Play knight f3. Play c4. Oh, let's play as the King's Indian. A defense. Who's my favorite chess player of all time? That would be Garry Kasparov. Play bishop b3, takes. Okay, plays bishop b7, bishop g5. Have you... Let's play rook c1. No American loyalty to Fischer there. Ouch. Bobby was a great player, but his run was very short. Gary was at the top for so long. Okay, h6. That's a good move. Bishop e3. Did I get a new air conditioner? No, I did not. Why? Oh no, actually I did. Sorry in the time, Nick. Actually I did. Yes. It cost me an arm and a leg and a kidney, but I did get a new AC. That is true. Yes. Thank you, Coast Flasher, for the sub with Prime. Thank you so much. Okay, now I think I'm supposed to take, I believe, and play bishop d5 because now a3 covers this knight b4 square with these nasty forks. He still has knight a5, I guess, but I can take and play like king e2. I guess he's got knight c4. Okay, rook c2 and knight d2, though. It should still be fine. Yeah, let's see, knight d2. Kaleidoscope eyes. Plays f4. I can play bishop c5, which I think I will, because I just want to plop the bishop, prevent any activity on the b file, and play for f3 at some point. He plays bishop f8. Okay, so I'll trade. I can obviously take at some point. It's gonna be hard to win this, but actually, is it gonna be hard to win this? I'm not sure I believe that, because I can always play rook d5. This pawn on e5 is a big weakness here for black. He plays rook b8. Now I thought I could. Oh no, I can't take it. Rook d2. The whole reason I went to this endgame is based on the concept of this weak e5 pawn. Let's c3. Okay, I'll take. Because again, I have rook d5 or c4, c5, c6. Actually, I like the c4, c5, c6 idea. Just run this pawn all the way up the board. The rook cuts off this whole d file from the king. I guess I'll play c7 and rook d5. Why not? The sky with diamonds. Play Nihal. He's online. Yeah, Nihal for whatever reason doesn't ever really want to play me at Bullet. Or sorry, not Bullet, at Blitz online. I don't really know why. Well, the other problem for black here is even though this is a 4v3 coming up, the structure is bad and his king is far away from the pawns. So it's not an obvious draw even after rook b2. Plays king e8, logical move. Can always play h5 here. h5, g5 doesn't really look ideal. But now maybe just rook d6, hit the pawn. Again, rook b2, I just trade. And this is really, really bad for black. Okay, I trade, rook d6, takes. The problem with this is because of the order he played it, now I get h5 and his pawn structure collapses too. And now this is just completely lost. What am I drinking? I was just drinking some water. Play c6, d5, or yeah, let's play more Hikaru Khan. It's been working well so far. Let's play bishop h5 here. What happened with the Bose headset? The earphones, they started peeling the inside, and the cord stopped working very well. So, needed something else. Water is the best. Yes, water is absolutely the best thing in the world. Let's play e6. Okay. Again, I'm gonna play bishop b4. Let's a3. Let's just trade. I'll take and play queen a5. Or knight. Actually, knight f6 is good. Hit the pawn. If e5, just knight d5 and queen a5, knight c3 ideas. It's better than beer. Yeah, I don't really drink much these days, to be honest. I've been in this whole health mood sort of thing for a while now, so I don't really drink much anymore. Thank you, Inertia Drifter, for the 7 months. You are my favorite chess player. Always pulling for you. No fair weather fan here. Thank you so much, Inertia. That's really nice to hear. Now he wants to go f4, so I should play e5 to prevent this whole onslaught with this big trio in the center. I might play h5, but I don't really like it, so I'm just going to play knight d7 and probably like knight c5, knight e6 if I have time to get it in. Plays a4. I don't know what that does. I'm going to go knight c5. Just castle. Oh, that's a free pawn on e4. Whoops. Wait, how do I want to do this? I guess I will take with the knight. Okay, I have knight c3. Wait a second. Knight c3, queen d... Wait a second. Knight c3, queen d2, rook e8, knight e7. Wait a second. Knight e7, king h8, queen d2. I'm gonna... I don't know if it works, but I'm gonna go for it. Important that if he plays queen d3, I do not take, because then he has a knight e7 in between move before taking my queen. So I throw in rook e8, and then if king d2, knight e4. Okay. Oh shoot! Or wait, no, this does work because if bishop e3, I just take. And so now, okay, now I'm just up a pawn, and this is really delicious. Really juicy squares for my knights here on c3 and d5. I can play queen f6. Let's keep it really simple, just queen f6 and takes. Were you guys disappointed when you learned that pro chess is scripted for entertainment, just like pro wrestling? Touche, my friend. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Play knight f4. Actually, this is just a free pawn, so I'm going to grab it. Maybe not the best free pawn, but it's still a free pawn, kind of. Maybe not at all. I guess I'll go f5. Takes, just take. I guess rook a1, I have b5, so I'm still okay. Definitely going to play b5 to kick the bishop, for sure. Can play c5 here. Bishop e5, just knight g6. With bishop e3, probably rook e8. Although I can also go back to e6. So I'm liking my position here. Now the question is, which one do I take? I should obviously take this. This pawn at h3 is hanging. I don't know if I want it though. I'll play rook c8 instead. Plays bishop d7, which I don't really understand, because now his d pawn is just rolling. Okay, now I have something like rook b2 maybe. Because bishop d3, I can play rook d2, and there's a pin. And okay, let's go d2. Knight e2 is it? Wait, check. So a pawn is going down the board as well. I don't really see how he stops both pawns here. He just resigns. Okay, we go again. The knight f3. Let's go knight h4. So let's just take and play like e4. Okay, play d3, knight d2. Of course, very traditional solid structure here. It's like it's almost a flying V from the Mighty Ducks, actually. Just castle. It is actually very close to a flying V. Obviously, I'm gonna play f4 here. e5 is a huge threat with the fork. Plays c4, strange move. I guess he wants some bishop c5 check. Actually, I can't take some queen b6. What am I thinking? I can play e5, I think. Yeah, I can play e5 because he doesn't really have the sack after bishop c5, so I take and play bishop h3. Though he does have knight h5, I guess, which I actually forgot about. A little bit ugly. Let's see, maybe queen f3. Now I may be threatening g4, actually. It's g5, so he's trying to take. I wasn't sure if I take or if I grab this pawn. If I take, he's got knight e5 though, so it's a little bit. I guess I'll just take this pawn. Gracie. Bottom. He plays g5, so he's going all in trying to attack here. This is actually, I missed this g5 move for some reason. Okay, so I've got to think here. If I play c3 takes d4, that's no good. Completely forgot about this. d6. No, that's no good. I play f5, no good. fg5. fg5 looks really dubious. Put it mildly. Give him f4, I guess. I mean, actually, wait. I just have knight b3. What am I doing? I've got knight b3. I'm so stupid to hit the bishop. Okay, he missed g4. He had g4, which I think was just winning on the spot for him, but he missed it. So now I take this pawn. g4, queen g4, rook 8, dg8 was winning, I think. And I couldn't move the queen away because there was a knight g3 checkmate. Okay. But this doesn't feel so bad now. Because with the bishop off the diag, I feel like I should have some play. Like queen g4 is probably fine. d4 also. Not f5. Not f5, not fg5. c4, rook d8 doesn't look right. Maybe it's okay though. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna play c4, d4, d5, and if gf4, I just go king g1. Again, with this bishop not on the diagonal, I'm not worried about this gf4 knight g3 idea. Maybe I could have moved the rook, is maybe better. Okay, a5, trying to go a4, undermine the knight here and my whole center. Do I play magic? No, I don't play magic. I'm gonna go c5. I don't like it, but I don't see anything better. Don't understand what this is, actually. Should bishop a3, knight d4. I guess I'll play rook a b1. Idea bishop c3. This game looks harder than Dota. Chess is a lot harder than Dota. Let's just take and play rook a1. Rook a8, bishop a5 is a checkmate threat. That's just a free rook. Dankeschön. Alright, you guys, I actually do need to run to the restroom. I've had a lot of water this morning. So we are going to take a short break, and I will be back in a couple of minutes. So just give me a few minutes, you guys.